Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Critical Errors. It's your host,
Ethan Bradbury.
and I would
What
like
the fuck was
to
that?
introduce you guys to Mount Your Friends, episode 2. All right, I'm gonna hand it over to Martinez over here.
Wait, hold on. First off, let's. Yeah, what the fuck was that noise?
You see, I downloaded a soundboard recently, and
Hold on, start the game first.
all right. So I got a little too consumed with that. But no, I got a soundboard recently because I was playing Damned, because no one else plays Damned. But I was playing Damned, and some guy like he he was like Mary, which is like the essentially like the Grudge girl kind of, that like that kind of trope.
Like that.
Or
Maybe
whatever.
we'll play that. Yeah.
No, I think it'd be cool. Only problem is my I run it at a row frame rate. A low frame rate because the laptop. But it was funny because every time that he came into somebody's vision, he played that sound, which is like, I don't know if you're familiar with H3 Productions at all.
Kind of.
Okay, so he was talking about like the Bradbury brothers or whatever, and they're just assholes. Like everyone else on fucking YouTube with the prank shit. And there's a video where one of them goes like, "Oh, I'm Ethan Bradbury," and then it became like a big meme thing. And so I found that sound as soon as I could. And so
well,
yeah.
apparently
So
apparently you're eating Bradbury.
I hope it worked. I hope I executed it as well as I wanted to.
You did. I was actually startled for a second.
Did it sound like? Could you tell what it what it sounded like, or does this kind of sound like a bunch of jumbled?
It was both. I mean, now that I know what it said, I know.
All right. Well, that's okay. I'll take that. So, okay, I didn't even ask how your night was going. I mean, I heard your roommates or whatever. So.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. That's if they just barge in anymore, we'll just do massive editings and shit, whatever. I don't know.
Just do like a time lapse. That'd be dope.
Nah, oh boy.
Ooh,
But yeah, it's going. We're just doing more recordings today with you now.
Oh, I feel so special. But I'm serious, man. I will be the guy. Whatever you guys don't want to play, I will be that guy.
Well,
like.
We'll do. Well, I want to do like 2 pairs, so like someone else has to endure it too.
All right. Oh man.
It just won't be you.
I feel so. You know what? Actually, the more I think about it, since you guys are starting this thing, and I guess I don't want to feel like I'm intruding or anything like that.
You're not. You've always been welcomed.
Oh well, I appreciate it. But I the more I think about it, the more I think it'd be great for me and Tyler specifically to do spooky stuff. Just because Tyler's told me, oh, that was a nice leap there, by the way.
Thank you.
And because Tyler's always told me about how he's not good with spoopy games, and like. I'm not
good with. Or I'm good with spooky games. They're not spooky to me. So yeah, that'd be fine.
I think it depends on what it is, but like I think it's funny. Like.
Well, the other thing with that is you two would be able to be in the same room, so maybe like. A reaction cam. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I think that's a little overdone though.
Yeah, I think that.
Like I'm trying to do new things, like the Friday someone plays with us thing, like a fan plays with us thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's done that though.
I think that'd be cool.
Well, I'm alright. We already started it. I haven't uploaded the video yet.
Oh. Okay. But like with the face cam stuff, I think it works for certain games. There's certain people that I like that I watch that I don't mind. Like I don't know if you know who Harshly Critical is.
No.
Okay. I like him. I like him. He's funny. He's I don't think there's anything wrong if you react or anything like that, but he's very calm and it doesn't feel forced,
Well, yeah, that's my problem though. Like if I was put in front of a camera, I'd feel like I'd have to react.
Yeah. I think it's hard to, because it's like when you're making videos like these, it's kind of
like trying.
You're competing pretty much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
and it's like, oh man, but you know, PewDiePie, you know, just screams and you know, and stuff, and
well, that's because he's his own thing, you know, like they're their own person.
Yeah,
like...
I guess what I'm saying is it's kind of like, you know, when you got all that, and then people kind of, and I'm not saying it's like, you know, bad or anything, or it's, you know, I just think that, you know, a lot of people, you know, get enjoyment out of watching that, you know.
Yeah.
I used to like PewDiePie a lot. You know, personally, I don't really watch his videos anymore. I think he seems like a cool guy.
Oh, yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, I just, you know, the humor, I guess, isn't really my forte anymore. But obviously, other people, you know, love it, you know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, I just think that when you've got people like that and people like Markiplier, it's hard to really compete with stuff like that.
Well, yeah, because they're just so up there now. Like,
oh yeah,
I think Mark has like 12 million subs right now.
Yeah.
And, like Jack, except you know him, yeah.
Yeah.
I started watching him at like around 100,000. Now he has like 9 million. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, hey, do you know who? All right, so.
Only Shadow Lady, yes.
No. His YouTube name is Penguin0, but the name he goes by is Critical.
And is this the guy that we were just talking about?
No, actually, this is
okay. There's a lot of Criticals then.
I know this guy is. I remember I watched him like when I was, oh god, probably like 15 or something like that, and he was like super small. I mean, and he's still like, I feel like he's got like a fair amount of recognition, like to where other Let's Players that I watch, like Two Best Friends, mentioned him, and I thought that was crazy. But like I don't know, his big thing was that like he's got this really like deep voice, and he just makes these crazy jokes about titties and shit and ass.
Well, that's my forte right there.
No,
too.
It's great. And the first video I watched of his, he was playing it was a Unity game called Oswald the Elephant.
Oh, I know that. Okay.
Oh, you know that game?
Yeah.
But he was playing it, and it was just listening to him like talk about it was the funniest thing I had seen like in my 15-year-old life. And I showed my other buddy Tyler, and he started watching.
Doorhinge Tyler
or Doorhinge Tyler. Yeah.
Okay, that's we're just gonna call him Doorhinge Tyler because he likes Doorhinge memes.
You know, funny story. His last name is Camp. All right, and I remember like ever since like we really started becoming friends, like I remember he told me, he was like, oh yeah, so you know, when he was with his ex, he was like, oh, you know, we've talked about kids before, you know, in the future. They ended up breaking up, but that's besides the point. You know, they're like, oh yeah, you know, we're, you know, talking about kids, you know, or whatever, and Tyler would go, you know, yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, Summer and Concentration would be a good name.
What?
You know, because his last name is Camp, so.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it went, but I know.
Okay.
Get the hate comments, I know, but it's all right. It's just a joke.
It's not us.
It's no.
I'm not telling the joke here.
I'm not affiliated
with said joke. I was just relaying the message.
I am just a messenger. You know, I'm the guy that everybody gets mad at, but I'm just, you know, I'm just speaking.
Yeah.
Ooh, dab. Look at that dab.
Oof. I see that wind's really pushing you back.
It's pretty intense. Oh man, I haven't felt this much strain since the last time we played this game. Which I can't remember the last time you played this, to be honest. Because every time I'd be like, hey, so you want to do some mountaining? You'd be like,
That's me all the time, though. Even as Tyler, no matter what, if you want to play a game, I'm like, no, I don't want to play.
Unless it's the ship.
Yeah, that game's
And I'm
fun.
Surprised that.
Well, it's not that I don't like this game. It's just there's like a saturation point, you know. There's only so much mountain you can do.
No, yeah, that's fun. Like I've clocked in like almost 11 hours in this, like on Steam at least, and like I'm trying to reevaluate my life. You know, I've upgraded the badge to like level 4, you know, and I'm wondering like I'm surprised that I have a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Because like I've spent all my time in this mounting business, you know.
Well, I mean, it's a serious business. But...
I mean, it's serious, but you know, what if my family found out?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just anything to be annoying. That's their sole purpose in life.
Was that the sound of like teeth rattling against?
That's the sound of my door rattling because people have to be annoying. But anyways.
That's great.
Oh man, this guy has an afro.
So I'm actually on my screen. I'm playing as my brother, and my brother's got this thing with he always buys like those really cheap like rubber toys. Specifically like rubber lizards and things like that.
Okay, yeah.
And yes. All right. Okay.
Chase is being interrupted. It's okay. We'll do something about this.
That was my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not
we'll
self-sufficient enough to live by myself yet, so.
I'm not either. It's okay. I live on a weekly basis hoping I get enough food.
I live on a weekly basis.
At least on the weekends I do.
Yeah, you know what? It's really bad, but I end up like I spent more money on Steam than I really would like to, but I don't know. I need to learn a little bit of restraint, but you know. Oh yeah, what I was saying about my brother. He always buys these rubber like toys, these cheap ones, and he specifically like rubber lizards. And I remember I came home from work once, and my buddy Joe and him, they just like opened the door for me, and they both had these rubber lizards, and they started going like blah 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 blah, like waving them at me. And yeah. I don't know why. That's just a thing that they started doing. And he got me a rubber lizard, and so when I made his character, I gave him a rubber lizard as a penis.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now you know when you're grabbing onto a schlong dangle, you're actually grabbing onto a lizard dangle. There you go.
Well then.
Yeah. Got to get your reptilians in there somewhere.
I'm sorry, I'm still baffled by the fact that they can just picklock my door.
Like what? Like are they using like? Is
this
just like
using a bobbing pin? No, I think it's just like a paperclip.
Is this some like Bethesda shit? Is this some like Elder Scrolls Fallout shit? Like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, I have not. I remember like I bought Fallout 4 and I thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this a lot, and then like I said, my PlayStation 4 has been on standby for the past months.
That's how I was too. I was like, it was so overhyped though. That was, I don't know.
Yeah, like I mean, there are a lot of things that I really liked about it, but like I just haven't.
There's a lot of things that I didn't like about it.
I really haven't gotten far enough to like where I could say if there's anything that like I didn't like, I guess.
My first problem with it is, it's probably been said a lot, it's just I play Fallout for like the role-playing experience, yeah, because that's what I like.
Are you going to talk about the kind of lack of like choice?
The lack of choice, yes, that is my biggest gripe with it. Like, overall, it has solid gameplay, like shooting and all that. It's fun. Yeah. It's just that aspect of it makes me not want to play, because, like, New Vegas, it's like, oh, you want to kill someone? Yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, no, and I feel like New Vegas kind of... I personally haven't played too much of it, but I watched my friend play enough of it to where it seemed like it kind of expanded on the RPG elements that Fallout 3 kind of tried to, set forth. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and it did a great job. It was, I think, one of the major contributions to that though was that it was like developed by Obsidian. Mm-hmm. Well, Fallout 4 is just like Bethesda slapping their name on the game, and then
they published it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who developed it. I don't think it was Obsidian though.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't. Don't quote me on that.
No, I won't. I actually, I remember I was looking on a Steam sale and I saw that they had the Fallout collection, and I bought Fallout, like the original Fallout, and then I bought the second one, and then Brotherhood of Steel. Mm-hmm. And I remember I was playing a little bit of the first one. I only played like 5 minutes, not because it was bad, but just because once again I wasn't mentally prepared for it, especially because I had no idea what to do with the controls, because it's like an isometric style.
Yeah.
And point and click kind of thing. And oh look, Donald Trump's playing Fallout 4. What do you know? No, I know. Yeah.
No, I know, but people can see that. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were on camera.
Yeah. I forgot too.
It
felt like a normal day.
Well, also, by the way, sick 2-second save there. That was pretty intense.
Was there only 2 seconds left? I wasn't even paying attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, there was. I wasn't either.
I'm just playing and hanging out with my bro.
Exactly, bro.
Oh boy, it looks like that there is some lag going on in this footage. You know what? Let me restart this then. So I could just... Boop. Come on. There we go. Come on, there we go. Alright. It's still lagging, kind of. But you know what?
That's alright.
It's alright. I don't know. I think I fixed it for the most part. There's like some frame dropping going on.
Is there like a reason why it does that you're aware of at least?
It's mostly because my hardware. It's not the best.
Okay. Yeah. I remember.
I'm gonna fix it eventually.
Yeah.
I need to get another hard drive and shit. Because right now, as it stands, I'm using DxTory and it's using the hard drive that is like using the operating system and all that good stuff. So it's like a lot going on. So sometimes it's not consistent.
I remember I got it was like a free I think it was free open broadcaster or whatever.
Yeah.
And it did fine. I tried to record us playing Lethal League, and I tried to record my brother and I playing Mount Your Friends, but it just the frame rate was pretty bad. It was.
I'm just hoping I caught it soon enough so it's not like too bad when I upload it.
Oh yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I hope I did at least.
Because
now it's back to like a consistent 30 frames. So.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I tried doing it, it was like a consistent 21 frames. It was like which doesn't sound too bad, but it was just kind of like.
No, there's definitely noticeable things anything below 30. It's like ugh.
I feel like even like below 24, it's like. Oh, that was sick nasty. That was good. But anything below 24, like movement, like the illusion of movement doesn't even exist anymore. It's just kind of like you just see the frames and you're like, oh goodness.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm just hoping I caught it.
I'm gonna say.
I think so. I hope so. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before that?
I don't even remember. Oh, nope, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fallout. That's what we were talking about.
I don't care then. Whatever. The next subject.
I don't know what's next. I'm
kind of hungry.
What
I like?
What do you like?
You know what sounds kind of good right now? KFC.
Okay. How could you say that?
You know what? I know it's gross, and you know what? I hate them a lot of the time because they mess up my order 99% of the time. Like, it's a simple order too. It's like the chicken strip meal, and I'm not a fan of their fucking mashed potatoes because those things are like packaged shits. It's not good. It's not good. But I like their fries. Their fries are good. But it's like a simple 3 chicken strips and some fries, and a drink. But sometimes they'll forget the drink. Sometimes they'll put mashed potatoes instead of fries. Sometimes they'll give me grilled chicken, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? It makes me upset.
I feel it.
I hate when people get my orders wrong because they're easy orders.
I actually when I was dropping Taylor off, my mom was like, "Hey, get your brother something to eat," and I took that as getting me something to eat as well. And I mean, she said I could, of course, but it was cool. And I went into my brother's room because I was hoping he was gonna play the ship with us, and he was just laying in bed with his lamp on, and I just go, "Hey, nerd." I go, "Hey, nerd, food," and then he just his head raised automatically,
Food?
No, seriously, he's like a domestic animal. He really is. It's what is it, Pavlov and the bells or whatever? That's my brother. He just salivates at the sight of food.
I love food. Who doesn't love food, though?
I mean, I feel like it's kind of impossible not to love food.
I mean, we all thrive on food.
I mean, some of us have a little too much food.
Me? That's me.
You know, today I like restrained myself at school because like there's this pizza that I love to get. It's like a vegetable, like it's got tomatoes. Sometimes it's got spinach and then peppers, and I usually am all over it. But I was kind of like, I always have pizza, so let's try something else. So I got like a bagel, a cinnamon raisin bagel. What the hell is going on here?
You can do it.
And oh my goodness, look at that.
Look at that. That hurts.
Oh man, that felt.
You know what? Great. I can actually put both of my legs behind my head.
Like IRL?
Yeah, IRL.
Oh wow. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I could not. You know what?
I am a lot less flexible nowadays, but yeah, I can still do it. It hurts a lot more now, but.
That reminds me of something. I remember. Do you remember those Ronald McDonald, like the McDonald's cartoons or whatever?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh my God! So it's unfortunate because I don't dig McDonald's.
I fucking hate McDonald's. Yeah, I will make it known. McDonald's do not sponsor me. I hate you.
I don't fuck with Mickey D's, but when I was little, I
never
used
mind.
to.
Sponsor me because you guys are rich. I love McDonald's.
You love money.
I mean, who doesn't though? I like to eat.
But no, but yeah, and so I remember once, like in the intros for like the show or whatever, like I remember he would do the splits, and it was really dumb, but it was like hilarious. And I remember like I was like, oh, I wanna do that.
Nice 2 seconds left.
Thank you, Boyle. And I was like, I want to do that, and it was like a horizontal splits, and I was like, I want to do that, and so I like slowly edged my way, and it got to the point where it felt like my groin was on fire.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
And then I realized I should probably stop, and I started crying, and my mom was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I'm trying
to do the splits."
And she looked at me like, "Okay," and like, just kind of like. I was complaining about it, and she was like, okay, well, why'd you do that? Kind of thing. And I was like, I don't know, and I was upset at the time. Oh, look at the pro strats over here, my goodness.
Is that like one of those things like that's always like brought up no matter what happens? Like, oh man, do you remember that time you tried to do the splits and you started crying?
No, you know what? It's not. I actually forgot about that until just now. So thank you for making me relive my childhood trauma. No, I really appreciate it. Nah, you know what? It's okay. That's what we're all about here.
Reliving repressed memories.
Exactly.
Repressed errors.
Repressed blah blah blah.
No, I think we all have like those memories where it's like no matter what you do, you can't escape.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm actually gonna mention something. Oh man, like I didn't think it was funny at the time, but all right. So when I was in middle school. I don't know why, but there's this guy. His name was Cody. That's all I'm gonna say. Because one, I don't remember his last name, and I wouldn't say it anyway. But his name was Cody. All right, and I remember he was like, okay, actually no, it wasn't middle school. It was intermediate school. All right, and this guy, he was the most mature-looking intermediate schooler I have ever seen in my life. He was built like a fucking truck. I swear to God. I'm not even exaggerating. People, they throw that term around all the time. Oh, this guy, but no, he was literally like a semi, and okay. and I don't know why, but we didn't like each other, and I have no idea why. Because I figured I was a fairly mellow person. I didn't think I was very confrontational. I'm not confrontational. But he was just, I don't know why, like I guess I didn't really think about how he could like kill me in one swoop, and so I would just like banter back and forth with him, and I would do these really dumb remarks that I thought were really smart, but they really weren't, because I wasn't self-aware at the time, and so I remember one day he just like, I don't know, he was saying something to me, and I got mad, and I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. And I don't know why. I have no idea why I did this, but I dropped my books and I went up to him, and I lost. And I didn't even like hit him. I tapped his chest pretty much. I don't know why I did it, because it was one of the stupidest things I've ever done in my life, and I'm lucky he didn't fucking destroy me. Yeah. But he hit me twice in the chest, and I had never been. That's like the closest I've ever been to a fight in my life, and it scared the shit out of me. Like I cried in the middle of class, and my substitute was like, "What happened?" And then I cried more, and everybody looked at me, and then some kid was like, "Oh, making fun of me, saying I got my ass beat." And I technically I didn't, but I might as well have. And then pretty much everything after that moment's a blur. I think I just repressed the rest of it. But
well, I think what?
That's a great
note. This is a great note to end everything on. Yeah. So, you know what? We'll see you guys. I think we'll do one more episode to do a tiebreaker. So, you know what? We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah. Support my pain, please.